because whenever they have that same question, because if your leader's got the question, then there's probably 4 or 5 people in the congregation that have the same thing. So we found some really great value in it, and in particular in explaining the why. Because like, hey, what, I didn't like this. It was really dark. I don't think that's appropriate for church. And we're like, okay, cool. So let's talk about why we were doing that. And it's given us a great opportunity to explain the why. So yeah, I don't know that I'm as into the like, hey, let's figure out what worked, what didn't from a production standpoint, and like, oh, the lights didn't fire at the right time or whatever.
Yeah.
Those kind of things happen. But like the big thing is if it gives you the opportunity to explain why you're doing things just a little bit more,
Right.
so that your leadership has a better understanding of
Sure.
it, then that begins to be something that you see the congregation grasp a hold of.
Yes.
Because whenever they have that same question, because if your leader's got the question, then there's probably 4 or 5 people in the congregation that have the same thing.
Yeah.
And they're going to go to one of them and be like, oh, that was kind of dark. And, I didn't, Lucas's description of the crucifixion was pretty graphic. I don't understand, I got to comment on this, on one of our little like connect cards. Why did you have to be so graphic in your description of the crucifixion? And the truth is, like, immediately, like, my hackles are up. It's like, because that's what was necessary to cover for your sin.
Exactly.
Send that back to whoever it came from.
Yeah.
But the truth is, when I was talking to some of our other leaders, I was like, hey, I got this feedback. And like, yeah, it was a lot. So, we kind of had the same question, explaining to them why. And then because people had come to them and asked the same question, now they're able to answer it. And now people have a broader understanding of it. So explaining the why, I think, is a cool thing.